So students, now I'm going to start a new chapter this week, which is your states of matter. You all know that there are three states of matter, that is solid, liquid and gases. Okay, you all know the properties of the solids, liquids and gases. I'm just reminding you them. First, solid possesses a definite size and a definite shape. Liquid possesses a definite volume but not definite shape. It takes the shape of the container, and the gases has neither the definite shape nor the definite volume. Okay, so a gas occupies the whole of the volume of the vessel in which it is placed, and it also takes up the shape of the container. For example, air, carbon dioxide, oxygen, hydrogen, etc. are the examples of these gases. Okay, so one more thing here, the melting point for solid is always above the room temperature. Okay, the melting point for solid is above the room temperature. If the liquid, if its melting point is below the room temperature, and boiling point is above the room temperature. Okay, for liquids the melting point is below the room temperature. That is where they exist in liquid state. Okay, and for gases, their boiling point is below the room temperature and under the atmospheric pressure. Okay, now moving forward, students, to understand this behavior of the various states of matter, scientists had been trying to understand the constituents of matter. In the present unit, we will explain some of the important general characteristics in terms of their elementary constituting particles. First of all, let's talk about the intermolecular forces. Okay, now basically, what is an intermolecular forces? Okay, so the forces of attraction and repulsion between the interacting particles are called intermolecular forces. Okay, so the forces of attraction and repulsion between the interacting particles are called intermolecular forces. Okay, so whatever the type of the force is between them, whether it is of attraction or the repulsion among the different molecules or the particles, they are known as the intermolecular forces. Okay, students, such forces exist in all the states of matter and are responsible for their structural features and the physical properties of matter. You should know this, that this term does not include the electrostatic forces that exist between the two oppositely charged ions and the forces that hold the atoms of a molecule together. Okay, so students, intermolecular forces are basically the weak forces. These are present even in case of non-polar molecules also. The non-polar molecules are like hydrogen, chlorine, and your oxygen, methane. Okay, these kind of non-polar molecules in so these intermolecular forces exist in these kind of non-polar molecules also in the solid and as well as the liquid state. And it has been observed that even the non-polar substances such as hydrogen, chlorine, methane, they can also be liquefied. We all know that the noble gases are monoatomic and their atoms do not combine to form molecules because they have stable filled electronic configurations, but these gases can also be liquefied. This means that some forces must be operating in their liquid state, and these forces are, however, very weak as indicated by their low melting and boiling point. Okay, so the this existence of weak interactive intermolecular forces was first of all, it was proposed by a Dutch scientist. Okay, he was a Dutch scientist. Dutch scientist Johannes van der Waals. Okay, he studied the effect of these molecular forces on the behavior of the real gases. So in the honor of honor of his name, these forces are called the van der Waals forces. Okay, so we call them as van der Waals forces. Okay, so students, such forces came into existence because of the action between the positive and the negative charges between the neighboring atoms of the non-polar molecules when they are very close to each other. Okay, so there are various kind of interactions due to which the intermolecular force of attraction arise among them. Okay, we will discuss in the this various type of intermolecular forces in the next video. Okay.